Good evening, guys. How are you all doing? Just 2 minutes, I think. Instagram is just now telling people that we are going live. Hi, Kashvi. Just 2 minutes, guys. I am setting up a few things today. I am running a little late of schedule, but yeah, hopefully we'll have a good time today as well. And tell your friends about the live. And thank you to all the followers that we've had. We've crossed 2,500. That's a milestone for us. So thank you to all of you. And we've even got a giveaway. So if you all still haven't seen the post, please do that. Hi, Shoar. So I'm doing A5 size papers only, Kashvi. I've told you that off late I'm only doing A5 because I'm trying to finish the live on time. And we'll be beginning in just another few minutes. We just wait for people to come in. Hello, hey cutie. So how is the week going, guys? All good? Hello, my art diaries. Did you all see my recent artworks? Have you all been following? I'm based in Mumbai, Kandivali actually. I am a dentist by profession. I am also doing counseling psychology and art therapy. And of course, art is my big passion. That's why I paint. So, yeah, that's why I'm here. Thank you, Shoar. Thank you, my art diaries. So, is anybody painting today? This is the painting that we're planning to do, but I might probably change the colors that we're going to do. Okay, I am thinking of maybe converting into blue. That's what I'm feeling today, but let's see how the painting turns out. Hi, Vidhi. Hello, Mamta. So, I hope everybody is ready, and we'll wait for maybe another minute and then we start. So this is a painting that I came across on Pinterest. So the lives I usually take from ready-made images for the simplest reason that it's easier to show people online. But when we do workshops, we make our original works. Or when I do other paintings, I see whether I convert photographs into paintings. But for the lives, it becomes a little easier to have a painting ready. So if you all see, I've just made an approximate bulb. Okay, it doesn't have to be very accurate, but this is the only thing I've drawn and kept. Okay, everything else I'll draw now. So just putting it up. Let me know once it's all clear. Just give me 1 second. Okay, just putting it on the tripod. 1 second. Alex. Video, sound, all good? Can somebody just let me know if the audio and the video everything is fine? Hello, Penika. Guys, can somebody just give me a thumbs up? Okay, Arzu, I guess it's clear. So let's begin, guys. So you can draw with me, and then once we finish the sketch, then we start the coloring. Alright. So I will see your comments in between. I mean, not once I start the drawing. Let me first just draw a little bit and then start. Okay, so just draw an approximate round. Even if you do it freehand, it's fine. It doesn't have to be very, very accurate. But if it's a little bit similar, it will look better. Keep it sufficiently of good enough size, because when you draw the bird, if it's too small, then it won't give a good impact. Okay. So I'm drawing it in pencil first. This you can just right now with the pencil you can just make an approximate shape, then with the pen we will do the final corrections. So with the pencil I'm not giving details, it is just to get an approximate shape, okay? Just 2 minutes guys. So I'm just setting up where all I want stuff. So when I do, I just plan things with the pencil like this so that we know where we are standing at, okay? So if you all see, I'm not doing the details, but I am making a basic sketch ready. What happens is when we draw a basic sketch, there are lesser chances of us going wrong. Okay. Again, this step is you can directly start with the pen also, because we are anyways going to be erasing of these lines. But if you are not comfortable or like me, you all just want to be certain, then you all can make this. Okay, so this is the basic bulb that's ready. Now we're making the bird. So if you're a complete newbie, what you do is make a small circle as the head. You make a body like this, like an oval. This I'm showing you very basic. And for the wings, you make triangles. Okay. This is when we are learning sketching or something, that's how we would draw the shapes. Okay, then the legs here. So you all saw how roughly I have drawn the sketch. Now with the pen, I'll make everything in detail. Anybody, any questions so far? Guys, please tell your friends also to log in. I hope the video is clear. Just waiting for somebody's reply. Guys, anybody? All good? Okay. Thank you, Kashvi. So now let's begin with the actual drawing. So I have a Brushtro technical pen. You can use any waterproof pen. Okay. Fine liners or microns or Uniball or whatever you have. Everything is fine. So now what you're seeing, now I'm actually starting the sketch. Okay. I've been doing these ink and water illustrations the entire month and they're pretty good fun. They let me customize things. Hello. Okay, so now you'll be making these kind of like, how the screw is. So you'll be giving some spaces a little in between, you'll be going a little off, Don't make them very accurate because we want to give the effect of some inaccuracy. Just see to that it's approximately in the same line. Alright, so we are making the top. Now let's make the bulb, okay? Again, I'm saying it doesn't have to be exactly the right shape, but you need to get an approximate bulb or a pear shape. Yeah. Then this is the crack. The crack in the glass. And some striations coming out. Okay. Now we'll make the bird first because the bird is in the front, and then we'll make the filament of the bulb. Okay. So what I tend to usually do is just give an approximate head. Now the body. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, it should just resemble that it's a bird, okay? We're not making some particular bird here. Just that it should resemble that it's looking like some bird, yeah? So I just made a reel also today and a painting with another bird today. So today there's less interaction again, guys. Just keep the live interactive. It's a lot of fun when everybody's participating, talking, commenting. Okay, now we're making the wings, so some feathers. Okay, you all saw now. Initially I had made a very rough pattern, but now I'm making much more details in the birds. Okay. You need to decide till where you are keeping your wing and just keep it till there. Then there are legs of the bird. Yeah, all okay with the drawing so far. I'm going quite slowly, so I hope everybody is not having any issues in the drawing. Keeping this in the center of the bulbs, the main filament. Take it long, make it look like it's behind the bird. Okay, I'm making these loops. Okay, just to show you the effect of the loops. Okay. So I am using a Brushstroke technical pen. I have a 0.4 micron pen. You can use any pen. It has to be waterproof because we're doing an ink and watercolor illustration. Okay. Anyone who's not understood anything so far, all good? Are we good? I'll just erase off the lines gently. Guys, please tell your friends. And again, a big thank you to everybody that we reached 2500 followers. We have a giveaway that's happening. The contest is ending tomorrow, so if you all still haven't participated, please do so. We'll wait for a minute before we start the coloring. Are we good? Anybody who's drawn with me? Alright, let's begin with the coloring then. Any suggestions? Should I change the yellow into some other color? Any suggestions? Should I change the color from yellow to something else? This is the original painting that we have, guys. So, any suggestions on whether I should change the yellow into some other color? Kashvi is saying keep it yellow. Okay, so I'll keep it a little yellow and orange then. Okay, I won't keep it greenish. I might take it a little on the orange shade. Okay. Hina saying blue. Anybody else? I was also feeling like doing a blue today, so. Shraddha, are you there? Okay, so we got two people who are saying yellow, so let's see, let's stick to yellow then. Okay, but I will put a little orange because I am not in the green mood today. So what you guys can do is first is take the background. Now there are two options. Either you can splatter color, okay, to give that effect even better, like this, okay, but it's a live, very difficult to show that here. I have to move the paper and stuff, so you can just approximately get the color, but wherever you want the effect of water coming exactly, always try to splatter a bit. Okay, I will shift a little to the orange shades also. That's what I feel like doing. So there's color here only. The more water you take, yeah, yellow, orange. Okay. Yeah, Shraddha, I'm also doing that only. So I miss my sister. She's unfortunately too busy. Otherwise, you will have a lot of fun when she's also there. Okay, so you guys saw what I did is just give a little yellow first. The black is going to come in the end. So first we need to do the lighter colors. Alright. So a little bit here also. And now the bird. Okay, so the first what I'm doing is I'm painting the entire bird in this yellowish color. And then I'll be adding the highlights to it, okay? So watercolors are again always done in layers. So when you want to do a painting like this, it's better first you put a wash of one color, let it dry, and then you can start giving the details. Alright. So you just wait for 2 minutes, let this dry. Now major work which is there is actually in the black and white. Okay, the entire thing actually now is in the black and white. So that way this one is quite simple. Thank you guys. Alright, I hope it's starting to look nice already. But once the black and the shades come in, it's going to look much better. Okay, so now I start with the top portion while this is drying. Let me start with the top area. Okay, whenever you're doing this kind of wire, always leave a little white space on one side. Okay. Now taking a thinner brush, you can take any brush is comfortable for you. So I'll be using both actually. Now you see with the water and the brush strokes, I give this effect as if there is going to be a 3D kind of an appearance. Okay. This is very important because the brush, you don't have any color. I just dropped my paints, sorry. Okay. Did you all see this? Okay, just by putting in this much, it's giving this effect that there is some convexity there. Now what I'm doing is first I take a lighter wash of just light, and I'll just fill the entire thing first, leaving the center of a very light black, and then we'll give the details later. So this is the wash layer. And the center portion you keep it very light. Okay, we are not giving details yet, that come in the next layer. Now what you can do is use a little Prussian blue also. With a little black. So you get a grayish blue. It won't give you a complete black effect. This is just to add some more depth to the painting, okay? You don't need to do it, but it just adds a little more depth to the painting. So you saw I'm not doing the glass effect yet. I'm first just putting the wash layer because that needs to get done first. Two minutes, I'll just see the comments, guys. Just let me finish this one and check. I'm not seeing. Okay, now I'm starting the glass effect. So what we do when we're doing the glass effect is basically we need to have a little control on the paint. You can use purple also a little bit and a little Prussian blue, otherwise majority is with the black here. Now you need to control the color in such a way that you're going to give the effect of convexity. This might be a little difficult if you're doing watercolors for the first time, but if you all have done or seen my earlier lives, by now you all will have a little more grasp on the medium compared to other people. You see how I'm following the shape. Normally we would also use just blue. Here we are using this combination, okay? Even plain blue also allows. Thanks Shraddha for replying. So what I'm doing is just giving the crack effect. Now here your color needs to go out a little bit only, okay? Like I said, you can take a little purple also, but very little. And this has to be diluted off. Keep enough transparency in the painting. Are we all good? Anybody, any questions so far? Should I repeat something? Okay, so again with the black, now you see how I'm following the light bulb. Okay, this is very, very important because that's only going to give you the effect that there is glass. Now let me finish the bird first and the top portion, and then we decide where all we need to add the colors. Okay, I am taking a little orange in the bird instead of the green. shading of the wings. The black I'll give an effect once it's a little dry with the pen also and a little with the brush also. Okay, you can add a little reds if you want in between. Okay, so I've been using yellow, oranges and reds and instead of the greens. So this painting is in a much more yellower tone. Okay, any questions so far, or should I go in the next step? Are we good so far? So we still have the entire detailing left of the bird and the bulb. Okay, so I guess we're good. Let me start with the detailing. So now when you're doing this kind of an effect, you should have one dark layer, one light layer, and you should always try and follow the pattern uniformly. Okay, so one light layer, one dark layer. And you will see I'll leave a very specific space in the center. So you see this area and see this area. Okay, this is how we get this effect of 3D. So I'll again make this darker, this one darker. Again, if you see, I'm leaving some spaces in between, even here. But this band I will for sure keep it light. You can decide how much you want to darken and follow that accordingly. Shraddha's answering your questions today, so I'm pretty happy because I don't have to keep looking at the camera today. Thanks, Shraddha. So you all saw the effect in the bulb. I'm using Faber-Castell watercolors. So you all saw just this much part. Did you all see the difference in the effect that suddenly come in? Okay, that's what I meant, that we have to do it in layers. This cannot be done in one go. So a simple light bulb also can have this effect. So you've got to understand that it's possible in any subject. We just need to use the right techniques. Shraddha is my cousin and my business partner, and we conduct workshops and lives together. If Instagram allows me, I save all my lives, but I cannot always guarantee it till the live ends and I get the option. Alright, let's now continue with the bird. I think this is looking pretty okay now for the light bulb. Today I'm not seeing the comments too often, guys, because my sister is there and she's managing the comments. So if there are any doubts, anything, please ask her. She will be happy to answer. Okay, now I'm just adding the details first with the pen, with the brush, sorry, a little bit, and then I'll add with the pen. So the coil also I need to still add the color. I'm just waiting for the bird to get done, and then I can decide how much color I need to add. You all can add more colors wherever you feel like. I just somehow feel I need to add a little color here, so I'm just doing that. We've kept on a warmer color scheme. You can go on a cooler color scheme, you can do a mixed color scheme, whatever you want. Just 1 second. If you all have any questions until then, I'll be happy to answer. Somehow my pen has rolled away somewhere and I'm just wondering for that. So I'm just now putting the effect on the feathers, and you see the difference now once I do this. Okay, because there's no detailing yet on the feathers. Keeping the side dark for each feather. I hope you all like the way it's turned out to be. I think that's a pretty decent result, yeah. Just adding just a tinge of blue here, like a little tinge of blue in the filament. Just breaks the color a little bit. Yeah, are we good? How is the outcome, guys? Is it looking like a glass light bulb? Thank you, Anjali. I just saw your comments now. Anybody has the how is the outcome looking? Thanks, Channi. Hope all of you had a good time. Again, please check out the reel that I put in today, the giveaway post that I put up. Tell your friends. I hope you all also make it along. Tag us. Let us know if you all have painted along with us. And do share this live with your friends, guys, on your stories. I will end the live and hopefully I can save the live as well. So thank you, Anjali ji. So hope you guys had a fun time. I certainly did. And thank you once again for being here. I will see you all again on Monday, either at 9 or 9:30. Let's see which works out. Alright. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good night. Take care.